for check. Check, baby, check. Okay.
Okay, we're talking with Graham Ryding, who's had a very good US Open. Graham, how will you remember this year's US Open?
Yeah, I've got a good association with it. I got through the qualifying and then had an upset yesterday, and then I was close to having the biggest win of my career today, and didn't happen. So, but I'm happy. A little bit bittersweet, but I'm happy. Yep.
Well, tell us what happened in those first two games when you beat Peter. First of all, you escaped from jail in the first from 13-9 and beat him. What were you thinking then?
Yeah, I got a couple points back, and then I just thought, okay, I'm not going to force it. Just rally out a few points, and then once I was within striking distance, I just a bit of luck, and I played a couple good rallies, and I got out of jail in the first game, and then the second game I just settled in, and I felt a bit more comfortable with the pace, and started just controlling the tempo and doing what I wanted to do with the ball a little bit better, and again snuck at 15-14.
But I seem to detect a game plan that you kept taking him short. You were going short as often as you can, and he was a bit slow to the front, wasn't he?
Yeah, especially in the first two. I sort of I caught him with a few boasts and a few drops, sort of that I took in quickly, rather than sort of telegraphing them too much, and he sort of seemed to be hanging back. So I just kept doing that as long as it worked, and then his movement got a little bit better in the third, fourth, and fifth, and I had to be a little bit more selective when I went short.
But there seemed to be a whole change. You seemed to slow down. Was there something wrong with your legs? I saw you doing a lot of bending before you came back for the third.
Yeah, I think the qualifying, we played on some different courts, and they're a little bit hard, and I was just getting a bit of an ache in my legs, and I wasn't able to push off as well in the third, fourth, and fifth as maybe yesterday and the first two games today. So it just started catching up with me.
Will this victory yesterday and today, will that help you climb up the rankings any?
I had a good result this time last year, so I think I just maintained my position with this result today. But it might push me up a little bit, in relation to the other guys. I'm not sure how many points are up for grabs these days. So, but I think if anything, mentally, it's just a couple good results, and you're always stronger when you're winning.
You moved to Europe to train, didn't you? Are you still there?
No, I'm back in Toronto now. I spent a year there in 2001 and early 2002, and I've been back in Toronto for a year.
So who are you training with now?
It's pretty good. Shahir Razik predominantly. I work with Mike Way. He's our coach. And then we've been lucky that Martin Heath and Paul Price have been basing themselves there.
Oh, really?
Sort of especially when they're in North America, they'll come through and spend a bit of time there. So there's been four of us that can spar against each other, and we definitely feel sharp when we show up for tournaments. Yeah.
Where are you aiming for next? Are you going to Detroit?
Going to Detroit next week, and then
In the British Open?
I'm not playing the British.
You're not?
Those 3 rounds of qualifying were a bit too much for me. World Team Championships in Austria in October, and then November and December are pretty busy.
Good. Well done. It was a great performance. We enjoyed watching you, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thanks, Martin.
That was Graham Ryding, Canadian champion.